What's the password? Nah, that ain't it.
Hey groovy guys and gals, welcome back to the Supper Club. Oh, so much has gone on. But today, we are going to look at all these little mini cars. You know why? They're small and I love them. You ready to do this? Let's do it. Hey cats and kittens, it's a toy car case event at Johnny Roman's Supper Club. It is 3:16 on old Johnny Clock. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. So as our collections get bigger and our storage spots get smaller, I'm thinking, hey, let's get into some mini things. Now these are mini cars that I've collected over the years, and I have always loved these little minis. Whenever I can find them, I pick them up. As long as they got four wheels. And then I've got this old typesetters tray that I've actually put in more slots that I'm going to line them all up on if they fit as I go along. So look at these things. Again, some of these I have no idea what they are. China. And there. Are those micro machines? But look at this. It's got a bucket truck on it. And it's actually got the bucket. Little lights on there. Very fun stuff. Then, some of these cars you'll remember. Now, you know me. I love things that no one else likes. Like these little plastic things. Look at this. This thing has to be one of the coolest little cars I've had. We might have seen that before, but again, a fun little car for the set. Then, some of these little trucks, these might be for like N-gauge trains or something, because some of these details on these things are fantastic. And again, I can't tell you where I picked these up, but very fun stuff. This is an old repop of an original Matchbox car. There's no way this is original. Yeah, made in China. Matchbox with a logo on it. But still a fun little piece. And again, these are tiny, tiny. Here's a Zowie that I picked up, which again, if I ever see these, I'd jump on them like everyone else. Made in Hong Kong Fooey. Mattel. But isn't that amazing? I did pass on a Zowie once that I didn't know it was a Zowie. I should have bought it. Silly me. I went back and of course it was long gone. Look at this thing. Pretty cool. Again, some of these stuff, no idea what they are. This might be a Tootsie Toy. Not a Tootsie Toy, a Cracker Jack toy from back in the day. I know this one definitely is a Cracker Jack toy. And again, these fun little things that you pick up. It says Cracker Jack on there. Got it? Isn't that cool? I know. A lot of these things people, they don't care about because it's not Hot Wheels. But again, these little plastic no-names, I love them. Or off-brands, they're just kind of fun. Now this one is super special because Big Mama bought it for me. And let me tell you, those of you who are married, look, the hood opens. My wife does not buy me cars because I got so many. But this one she bought and I totally love it because she got it for me. And I don't know where she got it. She can't remember, but look how gorgeous that is. It's like an old fleet line or something. Look at this. Pennsylvania Railroad. Again, these trucks are just tiny, gorgeous, loving them. And it could be from a set on a train set or something, you know? No rolling wheels on this. It's just molded, but a cool little piece. Look at this one. This one's all metal. Made in Japan. How cool is that? Now it's missing a wheel. Suckola from Rock and Rolla, but what are you gonna do? And here's the pin that holds the floor into place. I love this stuff. Look at this. This is an old Hot Wheel made in plastic and just a shorter base. Totally stolen design from Mattel. And I love finding cars that are Hot Wheels that were ripped off. Look at this beauty. Missing the wheels. And again, you could bend this out, pull this wheel out, cast it, get you a new one in there. But that doesn't matter to me. I love them. I love them with the chippy dippy dippy doo and all the other stuff that comes with it. Here's another one from Japan. And again, I don't know when it came out of Japan, but definitely marked Japan, and the base is smashed in, and you can pull this apart and refurbish, and you know, there's overcast or flashing on that and stuff, but look at this little mini tank. You know I love tanks, so kind of cool. There's all some writing on there. Or is that bags? Bag daddies. So, I'll go a little faster. You're probably falling asleep already. Look at this one. Miss K, if you're still watching, this is a little metal piece. And I don't know. Look at this. And this guy goes back and forth. The driver. Just kind of, it's just a flat piece that goes back and forth. Those wheels are metal. But again, what an odd little weird thing. It's just so bizarre. I just love it. Oh, you sleep yet? I almost am. Look at this. This one's a higher end piece. There it is, whatever the name is. Malibu. Look at that. Malibu Barbie. But an old Jaguar. Pretty nice. Jaguar. This one I got from my friend, Don, who has passed away, but so much fun. He was a scrapper and a junker, and let me tell you, he went to a junkyard and someone abandoned a van filled with toy cars, and this was one of the toy cars that the junkyard was selling. And he said he wasn't even the first one in, and he got a ton of really cool stuff. Look at this one. Again, just a weird little no-name, simple little plastic thing. But this isn't new. You know, the newer ones are just garbage. That's like a thicker plastic. Again, fun little things. So when I'm at a flea market or a garage sale, I'm always digging to the very bottom of the bin, because that's where you find these little tiny ones. Now look at this one. You recognize this? This one's a Hot Wheels. Oh, of course it doesn't say it. There it is. Look at that. Tiny little Planet Micro, or whatever they called it. But I've got a couple of those, which is really cool. Little tin job here. And yeah, they're whack-a-lack, jack-attack, and all that. But come on, it's pressed tin. It looks like almost like a homemade job on this one. But all these things. The old train cars. Look at this. So much fun. Japan again. Miss K, this is right up your alley. This is what you were showing and collecting before. Little plastic job. Now some of the newer ones, you know, you can tell they're newer ones. But this is probably a rip-off of a Micro Machine. You know, off-brand. Totally cool. This one is all metal. Look at that. This probably is a Micro Machine. Made in China. China, Elliot. Oh, there you go. I mean, so much fun. Now look at this old Woody wagon. Again, plastic. Look at the flashing. It looks like it didn't even fill in the mold. And this one, you've got extra flashing on that, which could all be cleaned up, but that's kind of the beauty of it. Sometimes these were game pieces too. Some game pieces have a very fantastic little set of stuff. Cars and plane pieces that you can use. But all these little plastic pieces are a riot. This is all metal. Jeep. Chippy dippy dippy doo. Then I've got two of these stagecoaches, which is like, I don't even know where I picked them up. Again, these could have gone on the back of a flat railroad car that they were hauling two of these to somewhere. And then this, look at this. Now these are, I do believe, for a railroad set, and they're highly detailed. Yeah, Germany. And I found two of them. And at different times, which is amazing to find two at different times. Then there's this little tiny train set. And this, I think, is a Tootsie Toy. And I've seen the full train set, and I don't have all the pieces. I think it's just these two. And then I've got some of these cars, which are kind of, again, plastic wheels, but metal bodies. Simple cast pieces in different shapes. But these tiny, tiny stuff, I just love them. And then I found this thing, nice bulldozer, just flat on the bottom. And again, I have no idea who made it, what it was for. That could be a game piece. That could have came off of the back of something. You know, like the Hot Wheels has that bicycle. And it had that Stingray bicycle in that one car from like 2000. And people would cut that out and then use that bicycle somewhere else. But again, these are like turn of the century, last century cars. Simple, metal, and just so much fun to find. And as you can see with big fat fingers how tiny these things are. Now this came out of the Johnny Lightning series, I do believe. Oh no, that's a Lightning McQueen. But there was a series of Monopoly pieces and cars, and you got a Monopoly piece with your Johnny Lightning car, which was pretty cool. Little tiny game piece. Again, look how gorgeous this is. Looks like a javelin. Just plastic, simple, but so primitive. Here's another Mercedes from that German company. I think, yeah, Germany. Now the whole interior is gone on this one, which is too bad, but still a very cool piece. Look at this. Again, just these little buggies that are so simple and so tiny. Now, I didn't know what the heck this thing was, but it looked like a sleigh or something. It's probably just something that someone chewed up and spit out. Who knows? Here is a cab of an old truck. Look at that John Deere truck. It's plastic, but highly detailed. I mean, look at the details on it. Ah, so nerdy. I'm a nerdinator. Another Mercedes. Getting Glarasaurus Rex. It's right there, and hopefully you can see it. If you're watching on a computer and not your phone, you might be able to see it as it... But I can't see it on the tiny screen. This is another one of the Hot Wheels. Now, when this truck originally came out, this pivoted. It was so cool. The rescue vehicle. Planet Micro, that's what it is. Made in China. But again, Hot Wheels, super small, love it. Look at this one. Again, Hot Wheels. I'm totally digging this one. So much fun. My buddy, the tile guy, he had one of these real, a Baja bug like that, and it was yellow. Bright yellow, big stinger exhaust coming out the back. Look at this thing. So stinking primitive, but just so gorgeous at the same time. We only got a couple more to go. Look at this. Is that crazy? Like a snowplow type of thing. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the Batwing. Again, just super stinking tiny. Now, unfortunately missing the trailer on this, but look at that cab on that. So cool, all metal. Sometimes these wheels get busted out, the spokes get busted out, which is crazy. Made in Hong Kong. This is a real hard plastic, but it is plastic. And I've got this, which is cool, but again, no wheels whatsoever. So that could be like, again, something on a N-gauge model, a railroad model, sitting out in the dirt. And then this trailer, which is really kind of cool. So odd. No markings on it. It's metal on the sides. I don't know if it's supposed to be a bridge or a trailer. I have no idea. But little rubber wheels, kind of Matchbox or Tootsie Toy like. And then this. Does anyone know what this is? Big Charlie, you might know if you're still watching. Did I give you enough time to guess? It is the gurney out of the Johan ambulance model, which is super hard to find. Then 55, totally fantastic. Look at this thing. Just again, tiny, half the size of a Hot Wheel. Oh, so much fun. And then the last two things are these trailers. Now I don't have the I don't have the cabs for them, but I just saw one of these at an antique store with the cab. They wanted, I think, $12 for it, which isn't bad. considering, you know, price of everything's going up like crazy. And here's the other one. Again, just two gorgeous little pieces. So, what do you think? Let me see if I can get it all in my tray and we'll take a look. Hang on. Well, I almost got them all in, but it's kind of cool to see them in the little trays. Now this one I forgot to show you. And this one, I've got about 3 of these, but I was at church one day a week or 2 ago, and a guy came up and handed me this, and it is like the coolest thing. He was clearing out his mom's attic and found it. Chippy dippy dippy doo, and I don't know anything about these. But like I said, I've got a couple. I dug one actually up out of my yard at my first house, which was so cool. So anyways, here you go. Every little car is in one of the little slots. Now I just don't need to dump it like I did with my parts bin today. So I just got to be real careful with it. Anyways, thanks for coming in to a Toy Car Case event, Johnny Roman Supper Club, and we will see you on the flip flop. Rock on, my babies. Rock on. I know you're a Toy Car Case guy out there. It is 3:16 on old Johnny Clock. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. Hit that subscribe button and you won't miss out. Don't you wish you had that? This is the place to be!